Yo, what is up you people at home? I hope you are having a great day. I am a boy named Sub-Zero Extra Byte and you clicked on this video because you wondered, what is this video on about then? Well, that I am going to tell you. Do you see this mountain? I know I can see it. I am going to climb it. Secretly I was a mountain goat in my past life. A fun thing about mountain goats is that they do not sleep. They just take time to rest under overhanging cliffs. Males will also fight each other using their horns for the right to mate with the females. I know all of that because in my last life I was a goat. Not a regular goat. A mountain goat. What is that? I know what that is. So that is pretty amazing. Hello guys. My name is Sub-Zero Extra Byte and today I am not with my good friend Chip. He had a lot of things to do so he could not make it for this video, but that isn't a problem because we are going to do something really extreme and I think it is better that I am solo on this one. You're probably wondering what we are going to do, right? Well, because I am so savage I am going to do something I think never did before. Yes, that is right, I am going to be the first one ever that is going to do this. So, what I am going to do is place explosions. Yes, beautiful people, we are talking about so much cool things that we just might crash the server we are in. You don't believe me? Well, I will show you just in a bit. Can you people remember that I just like to blow things up? Well, yes, that is why we are doing this, because we will be blowing up a lot. Don't worry, I am all alone in this server so we won't hurt someone else. I bet Chip would have liked to be here as well, but that doesn't matter because I think he already did this once. Well, that is at least what he told me. So he once blew up this castle with explosions, but used so much explosions that his server could not handle it and just crashed. But how he did it was placing the explosions block by block, so that took him a lot of time. So now all of you beautiful people know what we are going to do. But how should I do this then? But there is a plot twist since I bamboozled all of you just to say the word bamboozling. Have a nice, so no, for real. Like I showed you around the house and it is pretty amazing, right? Yeah, and I don't really know for sure if you guys know what I am going to make, since it is going to be something really special and it is going to be a very secret room and that is just going to be amazing. So all we have to do is gather some more stuff that is valuable for us and we just take that and go home. But then it is not, because well, it is actually home but it is not seeable since it is going to be somewhere hidden, which is just something that is amazing because we are going to be the only ones who know this, and if there are burglars then they will be like, oh, this guy doesn't have that much, but I am bamboozling them as well on that very moment. So that is pretty advanced bamboozling that I am doing right now, since I already bamboozled all of you, but now I shall bamboozle others. I am just the master of bamboozling and you guys all fell for it, which is really cool since I didn't expect that to happen, but it actually did, and now I am just bamboozling and it shall keep bamboozling people till the day that I am not here on this earth anymore. Or maybe when I go to space, then I shall probably be there with like Neil Armstrong, and then he and I will be best friends and we are just going to chill on the moon and I am going to prank him, which is just going to be really fantastic. And I hope that this plan really becomes something that could actually be, but I think that Neil Armstrong is quite old right now, so I don't really know for sure, but I guess that it is really cool that I at least had the thought or something. Now this, what we are doing is an experiment, that we can see how much the server can handle, because I have got a new task from NASA. You remember NASA, right? Well, in case you don't, I will give you a small flashback of what they could do if things go southways in the world of Minecraft. NASA want to send a big rocket up in the air with a lot of TNTs in it, and they want to send this rocket into deep space because they have found other living life, but they don't know what it is, but they know they are not friendly. They are thinking that the planet is full of mobs and no normal people. They have even spotted a big, not a big but a huge dragon that could attack us very hard. So they are trying to end it as soon as possible. But guys, I think it is time to put Power Boom on its full effect and detonate the whole ball, don't you guys think? But guys, promise me one thing, that you won't tell anything about the plans NASA has, because that is top secret and they would kill me if they found out that I told them. So you know what NASA can do. And yes, the testing we are doing right here is in the name of NASA. They have big plans with the result of this project, but I don't really know what they are gonna do with the results. They just told me that it was really important that I take this test very serious, so that is what I will do. As you can see, is this the pre-test, and in the thinking of this pre-test is that we can see what a server can handle if so much explosions go off, because the real test is gonna have a lot more TNTs, so we kind of warming up this server. I know it sounds kind of strange, but we have to test everything in order to get everything knowing. A wise man once said that if you do a lot of testing then you will soon know everything. Well, I don't know who the wise man was, but he does kind of smart, ha ha ha. No, I am joking around, you pranksters. There is no wise man. I am the wise man. I will teach all of you how to be wise, so we can all be wise people, and we will call ourselves Wise Team United. That way we can do magic tricks. Well, you know, there is something I want to tell you about magic tricks, because right now we are doing a really advanced magic trick which is making something disappear, and that is what we are going to do in a minute when I am done collecting the wood for the room that we are going to build, which is going to be top secret. And then I am talking about like really much on top, like NASA top, not bottom secret. No, it is like the most secret thing there shall be, because only I know it, and then you guys can see it as well, because I like to share this experience with all of you. So right now, we are going to also need the perfect spot where we are going to put the secret room, and then we should stash everything really safely, and we would basically be good to go, right? Yes, I think that we should be great to go even, which is just going to be fantastic then. But since we are out here chopping wood, and you guys might never have heard the story of Bill. No, I don't think so. It is a local story, but there is this story that some guy named Bill once lived here on this land where I am going to build my house, that is totally going to be amazing, by the way. But anyways, Bill was a pretty great guy, but the thing that he didn't really have was luck with him, and he heard all these stories about some sword in the mountains, and at first he really didn't believe the stories of that very sword, but he heard a lot of different stories, and as you guys might not know Bill, I didn't know him either, but from even more stories, Bill was a really curious young man, and he wanted to know the truth, but he shouldn't be that curious. But anyways guys, I am preparing myself to this thing, and I am just going to build a nice cozy house where I am just going to chill, and then I just hope that there are no really mad monsters at the night, and if there aren't really monsters around, then I can feel safe, and when I can feel safe, then can feel great, and then it is all going to be nice and stuff. So now I am just going to finish this house, and then when it is finished from the outside, then I could place some cute furniture in this amazing looking house. It is basically a log cabin, only then it isn't made from logs, but it is made from cut logs, and it is basically just a small wooden block as we had a bit earlier this week, so that is pretty great, I guess. But anyways, we are going to finish our little wooden block, and then it will look great, and I would not care about the haters because it is not a wood block anymore with all this wood log things on top of it. So, jokes on all of your haters out there. But I knew that this was coming and you guys didn't know, so the jokes are really on you. So I am just out here living like a boss, pranking the pranksters, but now I have become the pranker. But I don't like to title myself as a pranker, but I like to call myself more of a bamboozler, and I am one of the best in my kind, which is just something that not a lot of people can say, but I can say that since I am kind of like Gibby from iCarly, and I hope that all of you know iCarly because that is a really good show, and it is with that Miranda Cosgrove and Spencer and that blonde girl, and oh my, it is amazing. I have laughed at that so much I don't even know what I am doing at the moment, but I feel like really good, and I hope that I will feel this way forever because I feel really happy and all that. I just can't even describe what it is, but I am keeping these valuable items away from people that are not supposed to see them, and it feels really good for some reason, and I am just doing this like it is nothing and no one will expect a thing. It is going to be the John Cena of rooms. It is going to be like a fart in the wind. It is a ninja. You can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't feel it or anything. It is just the most amazing room that exists on this planet, and I am building on it right now, and I bet that none of the pals are going to find out where this place is since it is really like a fart in the wind. Well, you can smell a fart in the wind, but I don't think that you can smell a room but a fart in the wind. Like, you can't see it obviously, but you can smell that, and I don't think you would want a good whiff of someone's fart that the wind brought to you. No, that would be quite disgusting, and I would not like to experience something like that. So I don't know about you, but yeah, that is that, and this is this, and I don't really know what is going on anymore, but I am such a genius that I have fixed this room like it just popped out of the ground like a mushroom, only then even faster, and I am just one of the most secret builders ever since. I don't think that anyone in at least like a couple of 100 years are going to find this ancient cabin that I just added to my house like it was nothing. And what is left right now, I don't think there is much left because it is already like a really well established room, but I think that we are going to pimp this room and we are going to make this look the most amazing looking room that is ever going to exist, and then it is also secret, so it is going to be the most amazing room on at least the planet Earth, if not the galaxy. So that is something that I am going to be really proud about, and I don't think that I am going to forget this day like ever, and I hope that all of you also are enjoying me watching that I am building a weird little cabin in the middle of nowhere of my house, and I am just pimping it like it is some form of Subaru that you pimp, but it is not a car. For the people that didn't know what a Subaru is, it is a really nice car in my opinion. But yeah, we are not talking about cars, we are going to pimp this room like it is nothing, and we are going to be the world's most successful pampers that are ever going to exist, and that makes me really happy because it is something that I want to get established, and I hope that we are going to establish that like it is nothing, and that we are going to be a god to the secret underworld of secret rooms, and you can hire me and I am going to make my living out of this, which would also be really amazing. But the only thing that I don't like to do is that I have to cut wood. Like, can't they just make a machine or something that is going to cut the wood for you? I would really like to get my hands on one of those machines, since then I don't have to do this, and I think that cutting wood is for noobs, and I think that the professionals should be only allowed to build such top quality things as I am building right now, and that the noobs should gather all the stuff that the pros need for such an experiment that we are doing right now. And I like to do this experiment since it is really amazing until this far, and I just know that no one is ever going to find this room, so that makes it even more amazing to me, which is just something that is fantastic. And like, today is some day that I am not going to forget, as I already said, since we have officially established the most amazing room ever known to mankind. I mean, we could do a whole lot more stuff, but I am cutting wood right now, and I think that this is a really special produce of my own cut wood, so it is something really special with me and my wood. Like, we bond on some form, I don't know how, it is really weird, but we are just connected as one, and the wood does what I want the wood to do, and sometimes it is okay to help the wood with that, since in a matter of seconds we are going to go back into the room and we are going to pimp it even more and again, so it is going to look even more fantastic. So right now we are almost back home. No, I am just kidding, we need to gather some more wood, since otherwise it is not going to work really well if we don't have wood that we can pimp. But we have wood that we can pimp if we keep going like we are going, which is like kind of euphorically how we are going right now. At least I describe my evening as that, while I am laying back playing Minecraft with all my subscribers watching on a brand new video of the PalsCraft, and I think this day cannot be any much better since it is already so good. I don't think there is going to be room for improving. Well, there is going to be if we can pimp this thing out even more, which would be really fantastic to be honest, but I guess that is not going to happen. I don't know, it will be really much fun when it does happen, but I think that there is no more room left for improvement in here either. But I guess I was wrong, since I know a couple of sleeves up my trick. Wait, that is not how the saying goes, but that doesn't really matter right now. All that matters right now is that we get home safely. Oh wait, I am home. This is a safe haven inside my home. Not a lot of people have one of those, but I am sub, and from now on I have one of those. And my one of those happens to be one of the most amazing ones, so that is something that not a lot of people can say, but I can say that right now, which to me is really amazing that I am allowed to say something like that. But I mean, I worked really hard for it since I chop so many wood, and my evening is just so good that it cannot break anymore. But the more trees that break, the more wood I have to make even more decorative with, but that is not going to happen anymore since we are actually coming to an end of the video, really sadly. But I just wanted to freshen your mind up what happened in this video, so I bamboozled all of you since I was showing you around the house. I collected some of the stuff that I was going to stash in my little project, and then I needed some wood and all of that, but that was alright, just a bit of a grind. I found the most amazing spot there is to make a secret room, and my secret room is now a go, and that is amazing to me. But then I was not yet satisfied with the naked looking room, so I went out and got some more wood and all of that, so it looks even nicer. And right now, not to brag or anything, but it looks really amazing, and I think that we should always keep our secret places like this one, since this one is something out of this world. No, but I hope that all of you enjoyed watching as much as I did playing, since I am really proud of what I have established in this community just by cutting away and placing those blocks again. But I hope that all for our have a fantastic day, and if you were not having one already, then I hope that this video helped you through it, because that is what my video should do: inspire, protect and educate. Will not attack, but hey, you know the deal with the channel here. I am here to help, and if I am not here, well, in that case just leave me a message after the beep. Beep. Alright, now is the time to say something. No? Still nothing? Okay, well, let me do the talking then. And I hope that you are going to have a fantastic day after all. Have a nice, guys.